everything is set up right and everybody can hear me. There's no problems, there's no issues. Let us pray. Jesus, amen. Let me see. I want to make sure. Are we live? Yes. Okay. We're good. Okay, so I can hear myself quite clear. Let me move these ornaments because they've been sitting up here since one of my last readings. I might pick a card, I think it was. Sure. So the list is open, you guys. So what I'm doing tonight is a little different. Considering it's the holidays, I wanted to do something for you guys. So I'm doing a raffle for 3 winners to win a reading from me. So anyone who purchases a happy hour reading of any kind, whether it's a general, whether it's a love reading, whether it's both, whoever participates, basically you get put in a raffle. I pick 3 random winners and then you guys get to choose what reading you want. So I'm gonna do it that way. Um, the list is still open, you guys. The link is in the description. It's also pinned in the chat, or so you can pay 2 ways: Cash App or my PayPal. $20 for general readings, $25 for love readings, and $30 for general and love questions. So these are just quick, straight to the point reads. Your name will be added to the list, which will be in the description box. Next to each person's name on the list, there will be a timestamp. So you can come back and watch this live whenever you want to. It will remain up for you. Um, so you don't have to sit through the entire live. Like if you decide to watch it later or you want to watch it again at some point, you can just click the link. You don't have to sit through the entire thing. If you wish to remain anonymous, let me know, or you want to go by a nickname, initials, that's fine. If you're asking about a person, I never say the person's name on the live either. So that's completely between me and you. You can give me an initial, that's fine as well. Okay, so all right. So I'm gonna just go, just start the reading. And let's see. I'm sorry if y'all can hear, I don't know if y'all can hear that gospel music in the back. It's kind of loud, but it's okay. All right. So did I put the names in here? Let me see. Um, I don't think I put the names in here. Let me see. Nope, I didn't. All right. So all negative energies, intentions, and ill will, you can see yourself out of here. Let's send love in here. May everyone receive the clarity that they need beyond what they seek. Okay. All right. First person on the list is Jennifer. Everyone is in the order as I received your payment. So Jennifer, you are first on the list and your timestamp is 4:39. Okay, so let's tap into your question. What the heck? Where is it? I know you're like at the top. So I'm trying to. Okay. All right. So yours is a love read. I did not consider any love cards, which I should have. I'm all over the place, per usual. It should just be like that sometimes. Let me see. What deck can I use? Actually, I'm just gonna stick to tarot, and if I want to like get more, I'll use that. So, all right. So Jennifer and her person is asking for permission to tap into both parties' energies only for the sake of divine clarity and wisdom of what you wish to impart, and give her guidance and clarity about in regards to this connection. What does she need to know? Hey sis, how are you? What does she need to know? Okay. First two cards out is the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. So this person does have you on their mind heavily. Let's see. The King of Swords, Page of Swords. So yeah, you're on this person's mind, like really heavily. Like you see all these swords, the King of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Four Swords. Part of the reason I feel like you're on this person's mind is maybe this person had like a wake up call. And even if you guys are communicating, it's like this person is keeping a close eye on you, or they want something to change. There's butterflies here on his throne. There could be something with Christmas too, because like the colors of the throne, it's like red and then it has green butterflies. Kind of gives me like Christmas decorations. So it could be something significant come this season. I want to change the lighting a little bit because it's making it, well, it's okay because it's making my eyes hurt a little bit looking, because these cards are real colorful. Unless I pull them close to me, then I can see it a bit better. But yeah, you're on this person's mind right now. There's something that maybe they want to change about the situation. Let me see. What's going on? The Knight of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Okay. There could be something that this person wants to give to you, maybe literally like a gift, or they just want to offer something like a peace offering, but something about this, they kind of want to be lighthearted about it. They don't want to be too serious. They may even fear like you can see right through them. Whether that's like a standard thing that they feel like you can just see through them, read through them. They can't just hide with you, or their approach is like they feel like you can see right through them, or that you're going to be kind of dissecting it in some kind of way. Yeah, it's like this person could be thinking right now, like, what do I do? What do I say? How do I move about the situation? Because whatever it is that they feel like they are to present to you, they wonder if it's going to be good enough, because you are coming out as the Queen of Pentacles also. And then the Knight of Pentacles, like, is this even going to be good enough? Wow. Let's see. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune tried to come out in reverse. The purpose of this approach is to shift something, maybe to take the situation out of a stagnancy, or to take this out of what they perceive as like a bad deal right now, or just not really a favorable thing. Like this would be, I guess, the remedy to get the situation going, get it moving, like shift it out of a negative and turning it into a positive. Because I wasn't led to keep the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So let's see. I'm gonna use the Confessions of Love, or the Price of Love. Sorry. Is there a Confessions of Love? Yeah, my sis, one of my sisters. that's her deck that she made. But this is the price of love. I'm gonna use this deck just to kind of clarify the message a little bit more, just to see. Jennifer. Whoa. Okay, I would drop a card. It won't be a reading with me if I didn't drop my cards. It just wouldn't be normal. Okay. Manipulations and patience. So manipulation, I don't feel like, for some reason, I'm not really getting that. The strings, I feel like I'm trying to figure out like how to pull some strings. That's what I'm hearing. Like, what kind of strings can I pull? And again, I'll be damned if this person comes out as a magician again, but they didn't. So that's a good sign. But I feel like this person, their intentions are not to play games. Their intentions are not to be strategic in a way where they're not being forthcoming. Like in this instance, right now, what I'm getting for them with the King of Swords, it's like they want to be truthful and honest and forward. So there's no pretenses, there's no hidden agendas, there's no like trying to use their charm. It's like just straight up and being honest and real, like the realest you can be. The King of Swords, especially the Page of Swords. The Page to me is like a child that blurts out and just tells you what they say, whatever is on their mind. So with the Four of Swords, this can also represent someone that's kind of healing from something or taking time out to recover and not jump the gun or rush things. It's like, give me a moment to contemplate, give me a moment to center myself. So I feel like this person is actually coming from a healthy place. The Patience card is like, okay, I gotta do this right. I'm not gonna play any games. Like, I need to move wisely. So I feel like this person, yeah, the Hierophant at the top of the deck. So yeah, they're not coming out. And granted, like the Magician isn't a bad card, but sometimes like in love readings, to me, it's kind of like somebody that's trying to like sell some shit or trying to like convince or maybe even charm, and not be completely authentic. So in this instance with the Hierophant, I feel like this person wants to be honorable. They want to do things in a way maybe that they feel like is traditionally masculine, like being more assertive and, whatever they feel like, or providing something of substance. That's where this person's mind is. I'm not 100% sure because I'm not getting it. I'm not seeing, like, spirit's not telling me whether or not this person is going to do it or not, but I feel like it's definitely a plan. It's definitely a desire. It's definitely an intention that I feel like could turn into actual movement. But keep in mind, this person with the Four of Swords has you heavily on their mind. They are thinking about you. They are thinking about the situation with you very heavily. But there's still like a pause. There's still a reflective energy from this, and kind of like a studious energy, watching, studying, observing, a patience behind this movement. The Knight of Pentacles, as they say, he's the slowest knight in the deck, but with purpose, with intent, though. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you, sis. Miss Jennifer, that was your reading. Yeah. There's a lot of red, too, just that's standing out to me in the cards. I feel like this person just needs to build up their confidence. They want to feel grounded, stable within themselves. And that could be both, like, material, yeah, Ace of Pentacles, but more so having something like to bring to the table that is grounded, that's stable, that's like something you can really work on, build on, not just something fleeting or just feels good in the moment. Okay. All right. So that's what I'm getting for you, Jennifer. I'll announce the winner for the 3 winners at the end of the live when I've gotten through the entire list. There's no more reads. So if you guys want to get a reading, get it now, because once I'm done reading the list, that's it. And then I'll start choosing for the raffle. KV, I just seen your notification. Hey, sis. So I add you to the list, KV. You'll be after Samantha, which is you'll be person 9 on the list, okay, if you're watching. So Alexis, you're up next, sis. Your timestamp was exactly 15 minutes on the dot. Okay. Okay, let me see. I gotta go back. Go back. Okay, so Alexis, you want to know what will be the outcome if you were to reach out via email to this person on Christmas. You're hoping to end the year on a positive note with them. Okay. And I'll save the second question in a second. All right. So let's see. What can you potentially expect? Let's clear our previous energy. Spirit, thank you for your divine wisdom. Ask for permission to tap into. Ask for permission to tap into Alexis and her person in question. What do you want her to know ultimately? What she can potentially expect the outcome to be if she was to reach out via email for Christmas to this person? Okay. 7 of Wands, the Page of Cups, the 6 of Swords, the 6 of Cups in reverse, and the Tower. So the Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. I feel like with this, they might be a little bit defensive at first, not really knowing how to take the message. They may respond, and it could just kind of be in a way that leaves you feeling like, okay, it wasn't that bad, but I guess it's time to just kind of let it go and move on. With the 6 of Cups here, I don't see you guys I don't see it leading to like more, or it's just kind of like the person could say thanks or something, or if you're saying, let's say if it's deeper than just you saying, oh hey, happy holidays and Merry Christmas, blah blah blah, something like that. And it could be, I just wanted to reach out and wish you a Merry Christmas. I hope you're doing well. There's no hard feelings between us, blah, blah, blah. Or maybe something deeper than that. They could be, yeah, there's no hard feelings. We're cool. Like, I forgive you, or, all is forgiven. And then leave it at that. I don't see much more like them engaging past that. It with the 6 of Swords, this kind of feels like a peaceful transition past this, but I don't feel necessarily that this is to rebuild. Let me clarify the Tower though. Hey sis. Yes, please hit the like button. I'm mad because I can't get tipsy because I still have to take antibiotics for my dentist shit. So I'm mad. Like I'm almost done. Like this weekend I'll be able to have me some wine, okay? Tower. Why are you here, Tower? There's a lot of cards. Well, the 3 of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Cups, what is this? The 7 of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. Okay. So, what I gather from this is this is just meant to bring peace to you, maybe hash something out within yourself. Because I feel with this person, there may be things that this person is still working through. And it's not necessarily something that Spirit is encouraging you to kind of wait and see and hang around for. It's more like Spirit is calling to your attention. It's kind of like you're both being called to different things. Like this person could be called to work on something within themselves or continue to do the work. And Spirit could be calling you to kind of go through this process of healing and releasing and finding peace and finding a truth. But other than that, I don't feel like much is going to come of this. So if it's just for the sake of you making peace with each other and no hard feelings and clearing the air, and that's that, then I do feel that most likely will be accomplished. But as far as more coming of it, or you guys being cool again or something like that, I'm not really seeing too much of that, especially because the 6 of Cups came out in reverse. So I don't really feel like Spirit wants you to have an expectation so much of that, but just release just for the sake of being honest and clearing the air. Yes, sip for me, sis. Drink some wine, some good wine for me. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm gonna ask Spirit, I can't remember what will your next meeting be like with this other individual? So let's clear previous energies, ask for permission to tap into both parties' energies. What do you want Alexis to know? What can she potentially expect with her next meeting with this person in question? Okay. The King of Wands in reverse. What's going on with the reversals? The Death card. The Knight of Swords. The Devil and the Queen of Swords. I feel like you guys are going to be tempted to kind of like skip past an important conversation that you need to have. It may be like, you guys might be kind of hot. I don't know if you plan on having sex with this person, or it's just, you know, maybe it's been a while, or you and this person just have that type of connection, that type of chemistry with the Devil card. But with the Knight and the Queen of Swords, or the Queen of Wands, sorry, the Queen of Wands, and interesting, the King of Wands came out in reverse. So this person could be like trying to maintain, like keep their cool, come across as like unbothered, not thirsty. There's like a little bit of them like kind of hiding and being in this, like, how do I explain it? Like trying to be cool and like come across as like they're not that invested, or they're trying to contain maybe some level of excitement, some level of attraction towards you. Like they want to keep it cool. They want to play it off like they're the cool guy type thing, right? It's the best way I can describe it. But there's a bigger elephant in the room that needs to be addressed between the two of you. And I feel like as the Queen of Wands in the upright, you are most likely going to be the one to kind of like steer the conversation, or kind of get this person out of that smuggish energy, because it's like they want to present themselves in a kind of way where it's like overly confident. Like, yeah, it's like this fake confidence to make, kind of like project to you that they're not bothered, they're not affected, like I see you kind of having to pull this person kind of out of that a little bit, because I get that with the Knight of Swords, this person may have something that they want to say to you, like they've been wanting to say to you. Let me see. Clarify the Knight of Swords. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, they're trying to hide a little bit of their feelings towards you. I get. This person could be a little intimidated. Yeah. The Moon in reverse, the Five of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. It's like fighting some type of level of emotion, trying to keep it hidden, trying not to let it show, let it pour out, due to maybe fear of rejection. Okay. So in turn, what this is doing is it might make you kind of question and make you get in your head and kind of feel like, is this person, like, why are they acting like this? Like, what's up with them? Because I feel like this person is attracted to you. Like, that's very clear. And I feel like you guys might kind of steal glances and things like that. But it's like this, I'm trying to play it cool, and like, I don't know, it's like this fake confidence I get from them. But it's to protect themselves, it's to protect or hide some type of emotions, not letting it show, not maybe letting you know how much they really do care, which is to protect their ego, protect this potential rejection or something like that. That's what I'm getting. So I do see you kind of being the one to kind of maybe like make this person feel comfortable, maybe, or relax a bit, get this person to kind of talk more or be more honest. Like, you don't have to perform, like, relax, like, just be present. That's kind of what I feel like your energy is going to do. Or maybe you might literally tell this person to relax and like, make them try to make them feel comfortable. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing. Because there's something here with the Death card and the Devil. It's like kind of this repetitive energy, this cycle. Because I heard, it's an old song. It's a Temptation song. I heard Ball of Confusion. and I heard the rounds and around and around we go. It's like a repetitive thing with this person, and I feel like if that elephant does not get addressed, it's the same thing. It's that's being avoided. Okay. All right. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Alexis, sis. I hope that made sense and maybe that was helpful. All right. So I will pull the winners at the end of the entire live. So you guys can either wait for it. I'll announce it. I'll just leave a timestamp so you guys can see like what part it happened and go back and see. So Mel, you are up next. All right, sis. Okay, so how do you differ from this person's past romantic partner history? And what are their intentions with you as far as long-term friendship, short-term relationship, etc.? Like, what's their intention? All right. Gina, these are not free reads. You're welcome, Alexis. My pleasure. You're welcome. Okay. So let's clear our previous energies before I even start. Divine Spirit, ask for permission to tap into Melody in her person in question's energy. How does she differ from this person's previous dating history, partners from their past? How does she differ? How does she differ? Okay. 4 cups flew up face upward, and then one of the cards is still flat on its face, but we'll turn it over in a second. Okay. Dang, there's a lot of cards trying to come out. I can't take too many because that happens a lot. 10 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Magician. I feel like you actually show attentiveness. You show that you care. You can read maybe their energy, or they feel like you're just a considerate person. Like you could tell if someone is down. You could tell if somebody's like not happy or maybe depressed or something's wrong. You can tell like you're not the type to just ignore. You're not just seeking your own way. You're not just thinking about yourself. Like you're not a selfish person. You're not a selfish friend. You're not a selfish like romantic partner. They feel like you're someone that is considerate of others. This person could be the type that, needs attention from their partner, that needs a certain level of validation, I should say, from their partners. And it's like when they don't get that, they may kind of result to doing things like kind of throwing a mini adult tantrum just to see if their partner cares, or they get frustrated when they feel like they're not being heard, they're not being felt. So it's one thing to be heard, but to be felt. So it's like you can sense when something's wrong with me, like that means a lot to me. I feel you also bring a level of like positivity with the 10 of cups. Maybe even like you make this person feel at home, you make this person feel comfortable, you make this person feel safe, welcomed. um there's some type of down to earth vibe to this. There's like this, maybe you have an optimistic type of view on things, or it's like it's easy for a person to get frustrated about life, but you choose to kind of look at it from a positive perspective, or you don't stay in a negative space, or you don't allow people around you to stay in like their dark places, or you help them to see that there is a silver lining, or to kind of have this faith. It's like a faith thing. Um, and it doesn't have to be in the way that you speak or what you say. It could just be in your mannerisms. It could be just the way that you are, if that makes sense. With the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, too, again, it goes back to that whole feeling of being seen. And they may have had partners that didn't have anything to add to the connection in some way. It's like they felt depleted, or they felt like trauma bond where they nothing, like either partner, either party had anything to really give. It was like we're just vibing off of our trauma. There's no It's like a circulation of this energy of like we're feeding off of each other's sadness, or how we bond is via like how we feel lesser than, or we just vent about the things that we hate and we dislike, and we don't talk about resolutions or solutions. We don't sort through the silver linings or try to find it or try to better our situation. It's like we stay stuck in this toxic energy. So in reverse, it's like you're not that way. Like you don't bring them to that place. You pull them out of it. You don't stoop to that place with them or pull them down with you in a dark place. Like you don't do that. So this person, I feel like that's what makes you differ from, the others. What separates you with the magician card, like, yeah, it's like you know how to transmute energy. You know how to flip it and turn it into something positive. So if you look at all the cards, first card out is the Four Cups, which kind of be like a pessimistic type of energy. Six of Wands can be like an achievement of coming out of a challenging energy, because obviously the previous card was the Five of Wands, right? Before you get to the Six of Wands, you got to go through the battle of the Five of Wands, right? And then you have the Ten of Cups, which is that promising energy, which is that fulfillment, that happy ending card. Five of Pentacles is like it's in reverse, so it's coming out of that place. So you can transmute energy. There's something about you, and maybe you're not fully aware that you have this ability and this gift to transmute and shift energies in a positive way. Like if you weren't a high vibrational energy, if you were more so of a low vibration, or you dwelled in a low vibrational place, you would be able to also like bring the energy lower. It's like you have the power to either bring life or bring death upon like the energy or the environment or a situation. So this person sees you as someone that knows how to shift the energies for the better. You know how to turn the down up, if that makes sense. Turn a frown upside down. So that's more so, and I know it sounds corny, but that's what I'm getting, like what this person appreciates and what you ask, what separates you, what makes you different. So as a friend, or maybe even as a short-term connection, what is this person's intentions? Let's see, that spirit that you want her to know. This person in question, as a friend and as a short-term relationship or whatever their intentions, make it clear, make it plain, please, for Melody. Thank you. This person in question. The Queen of Cups. The Devil. The Four of Pentacles. The Moon. The Nine of Cups. There's a little bit of selfishness. Like the Seven of Cups is in reverse. They want to be your only option, like, or the only option that you at least pay attention to. And maybe like, I ain't got no options. I mean, it's like hypothetically speaking, like if this person, if she was to encounter someone else, maybe potentially better than me, I don't want them to even entertain it or even think twice of potentially entertaining it. I want them to only think about me. I want them to be, or I only want to be their choice. So the Queen of Cups is like, this person I feel like really fancies you. They really like you. This person could be addicted to your energy. So there could be a little bit of a red flag with that, because I mean, granted, like you could feel good in a person's energy, but if it's like you're just taking and taking and taking, then that's never a good thing. Like you don't want someone to become addicted in a way, like they can't balance themselves out. They don't know how to unhook themselves or take your energy in a healthy dose. It's like this person can kind of overindulge because you make them feel good. There's this possessive energy that I get too from the Four of Pentacles and the Devil card. Um, hmm. Their intentions are, like I said, to like keep you into, like keep you interested, keep you in their life, because they do like the way that you, like your energy feels to them. They may even have like a strong attraction and pull to you. They like a part of you. It's like maybe the spiritual energy kind of feels like this um seductive allure, this something I've never had, never experienced. It feels so good to me, but it's like the spiritual aspect, something about your true energy, your essence, how you heal, how you transmute energy is attractive to this person. But it's like this selfish level of understanding or superficial understanding of your energy where I feel they want to kind of keep you focused on, or just see them and only them and not possibly entertain anything else with the Seven of Cups in reverse and the moon. There's like this hidden energy behind it. I feel this person, their intentions is to, like I said, to keep you, but it's like with that, what are you giving to me though? Like you want all of my energy, but what are you intending to give to me as well? It's like it has to be a fair exchange. And the Four of Pentacles, I keep staring at this guy. He has sunglasses on. So it's like you can't see his eyes. You can't see the windows to the soul. It's like hiding. So this person, though they want that pure energy of you and your investment and your emotional exchange, it's like they're not open to do the same. It's like they're kind of closed off to it. Or this could be someone that has issues with being emotionally open with a person. So that's what I'm saying. Like as far as right now, like short term energy, that's what I'm getting from that. Okay. So let me know if that resonates with you, Melody. And I will pull the winners at the end, like everyone else. Like I told them, I'll do that at the end. So we'll stick around and see who the 3 winners are. So my next person is L. And let's see. Your timestamp is 36:57. And you sent yours via Instagram. Through the gram. Let's find it. Okay. Okay, just a general love read and general corporate career read. You're welcome. You're welcome, sis. Okay, so general love read and general corporate career read. I'm going to start with the career read because I feel like the love read will kind of maybe a little bit lengthier, more detailed. That tends to be how it goes sometimes with me. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to keep this for your love reading. You got the King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the King of Cups. I'm going to put these cards to the side for now. But let's get to the corporate career guidance or message for you. Let's see. What does Elle need to know, Holy Spirit? What does she need to know? Okay. 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. Okay. You have the Yes card. It's in the upright. Okay. So whatever you're asking, it's most likely a yes. The 3 of Swords in reverse, it's like there could be a fear of disappointment, fear of like a disappointment that would be hard for you to process and move away from, make sense of. It's one of those things like you wouldn't be able to live with it, if it happened. And I don't feel like it's going to happen to you. So there's nothing for you to fear. Spirit wants you to continue to work at something or put your best foot forward. This is not the time for you to waver. With the 8 of Pentacles, like you're very close to some sort of breakthrough. With the 7 of Swords, they do want you to move wisely and maybe even move silently with certain things. Like not everybody needs to know your plans. Everybody doesn't need to know what your left hand or your right hand is doing. With the 5 of Pentacles, this energy can also be as well like there could be some type of separation going on with you and people, or if this is coworkers, I'm not sure. Let me see. The Lovers. Yeah, there could be some type of separation. They got some toned bodies. Like, okay. I never seen the Lovers card. They cut. They both cut. The Lovers card, they usually just there. They ain't got no cuts and no muscles, no nothing. They cut. Okay. Anyway, I feel like, yeah. this angel has headphones on, which is funny because I believe this is supposed to be the angel of communication. I got to cover some of the nudity, but that angel has headphones on. So there's something that Spirit's saying for you to listen. You need to listen to your intuition when it comes to maybe separating yourself or kind of keeping certain things maybe away from those that you feel like it's not best to share certain things or intimate details or plans or ideas or potential opportunities, or just not at the time. Like there's a time and a place for certain things. Spirit may be giving you a heads up there's about to be some cutoffs. I don't know if this isn't a work environment that you're currently in where there may be some people that are being cut, like, or let go, or it could just be like the first thing that I was picking up, like you're being guided to kind of maybe distance yourself or cut some ties. But there is a question that you have in your heart in regards to this whole topic, and Spirit is saying yes. And again, the fact that this Three of Swords is in reverse, it's like whatever you're making up in your mind that would be something very difficult for you to move on from. Like, let's say for someone that desires to, I don't know, let's say be a musician, and not everybody makes it to that big status. You know, some people are okay with not being famous, but they want to be able to be successful in some kind of way and live out their dream. And let's say they never get to live out that dream. It's just a pipe dream, and they're still, stuck at a job that they hate, and they never got a chance to, be an artist or a musician in the way that they desire. So like living with that, I can imagine that would be a depressive thing. But I don't feel like whatever this is that you're striving for and you're like, if I don't get it, I don't know how I'm going to survive or live life. And maybe not that heavy, but just I don't know how I'll be able to process that or live with the thought of not having what I desire or achieving what I wish to achieve. Spirit saying you don't have to worry about that. It's not something to have on your mind. I heard keep grinding. Healthy grind. Don't overextend. Don't burn yourself out. All right. So let's tap into the love message real quick because that wanted to come out. And I was gonna save it for last. But these cards like, I don't know, take me. But I still saved y'all for last. Okay. Y'all run the show over here. King of Pentacles, King of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. I feel like this represents two different types of lovers. Clarify the King of Pentacles. Yeah. Two of Swords. You're in your head about a decision or a choice, whether it's between lovers. Nine of Swords. Yeah. This is something that you're not really at peace. Like you can't even think straight. And it doesn't have to be like there's another lover presented outside of one maybe that you already have in your life or once had. It's more of this potential, hypothetically, like what if there is someone else that's more suited for me, someone that is more capable of being with me or loving me or giving me what I deserve, what I desire, what I need, versus the person that I want it with. There's this split energy between I should stay or no, I should just let it go, open up my options. But what if I do? Or what if I'm not really happy with anyone else? What if it's really just this person? It's like you could be going back and forth in your mind about this. Or has this person changed or will they ever change? Will they ever step it up and be who I desire them to be or what I need in a partner? Will they really be that for me? Because this Ace of Cups represents some type of love opportunity or an offer, a gift from Source God, a pure loving energy that is here, it's present, it exists. But it's like, who do I take this cup from? Who represents that holy connection, that divine union, that divine matrimony, which I feel like you desire? What else? What's going on? The Sun and the Page of Cups. So whatever you're fearing is not, the outcome is not going to be as bad as you think it is. It's like there's something greater that will over exceed your fears and the expectations of a challenge or something being far more difficult. It's like maybe what you're perceiving, you're projecting it too far out in the future, which is causing a lot of anxiety for you to overanalyze, where spirit is saying in the matters of the heart, there's something that you're going to have a positive outcome with, but even more so clarity. I feel there's something with you feel right now where like love is kind of, it's not really bringing you happiness right now, or it kind of feels like a burden at this moment. It feels like lack of clarity for you. Love is going to, whatever this is, this positive conclusion or outcome, it's actually going to revitalize your heart. It's going to bring joy in. It's going to feel like newness to you. Let me clarify that before I say Page of Cups. Clarify the Page of Cups. Page of Cups. It's 10 of Wands. Yeah, so it's like Spirit wants you to drop the heavy burden in your heart and be open to how love manifests itself for you. Because when we think too much about how things are going to be presently in the moment, just based off of the current circumstances, we project that current moment in time into our future, when the future looks far more better and far more beautiful and bright and well taken care of than you can imagine it to be. So it's like Spirit wants you to kind of drop the burden, knowing that what you think is far out of your reach and maybe not as easily obtainable is actually not as hard as you think it is, and it's actually not as far as you think it is from your, your grasp. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you as far as like love goes, Miss L. So I hope both readings, kind of give you a bit more clarity than what you came with and will be relevant to you. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next read. I will pull on the raffle at the end of the live when I get through all the reads. So Marz, you were up next, sis. Your timestamp is 4713. Okay. Okay. What will Spirit allow you to hear regarding? So you just want to know what Spirit will allow you to hear regarding your love life. Okay. So, and then the other one, we'll save that in a second. Divine Spirit, let's clear out these energies and messages. What is it that you want Marz to know about? Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Or the love. Thank you. What is it that you want her to hear about her love life? What messages do you want her to know that you allow to come through for her? What do you want her to know? Whoa, that flew out. The 9 of Swords flew out of the deck. The 3 of Cups in reverse. The 8 of Pentacles. Okay. Temperance, Tower, and the 8 of Wands. So it's kind of like you go in and out, because this card came sideways. It didn't come out upright nor reverse. But with the 9 of Swords, it's kind of like you may fluctuate between being at ease and being kind of surrendered and just trusting the flow of your love life to like full blown like obsessing and worrying about it, which puts you in a place of like, lacking in peace. With the 3 of Cups in reverse, it's like, yeah, there could be some time to socialize and connect that causes you, to not be as grounded. And I feel like Spirit saying you got to work through maybe overthinking too much into your relationships. There could also be something about an influence around you, like people around you that may influence some of this obsessive energy, or your peers, let's say, in comparison to the peers, like, oh, everybody's in a relationship and everybody's getting married or everybody's having kids. Like, I'm just using as an example where you're looking at what your peers have in comparison to what you have or where you are, or maybe people that are close to you in age. And it's like this pressure. And I feel like Spirit is saying like you have to ground your energy there's maybe too much effort, too much work, and Spirit is saying like that has to be ground out. It has to be tempered out. Some things are outside of your control right now. Not everything is meant for you to have it figured out, or the things maybe that you desire to know or desire to be or to happen, it's not quite the right energy. Your energy may be kind of imbalanced. Instead of in a state of balance, it's imbalance, so aka out of balance. Um Also too with the tower, it's like there's more that needs to happen. Like there's some type of restructure that I feel like needs to happen in your life before what you desire ultimately in love. Not so much who you desire, because it's not about the who so much. I mean, that is important, but it's more so the foundation. The foundation is really what you care about. So I use this metaphor sometimes. It may not be the best because not everybody plays with Barbies or ever played with Barbies, but like let's say you have the perfect Barbie dream house, and that is the foundation of what you desire in love. The house represents the type of partnership you want, how you wish to feel, the exchange, and all of that, like the important details. And then the extras, like the Ken doll, all of that, like you could choose a white Ken doll, you can choose a black Ken doll, you can choose a Malibu Ken doll, you could choose the whatever other ones they got, right? But it's more so about the foundation that matters. So Spirit saying, in spite of the extras, the specifics of the person, the foundation of what you desire, that is to be, that is what is meant for you, that true heart's desire, that will happen. But there's something about your foundation that it could be some of the things, like the way that you go about love, or your thoughts, your perceptions of things, like whatever this is that needs to be restructured. With the Five of Swords, there is this need to maybe cut out this perception of like this race or this competitive energy, like I gotta be here, even if you're competing with a timeline that you created for yourself. Okay, not the kingdom. Hey Nina, that was the best one that I can describe. Okay, I can use the ice cream analogy, but then again it would just be perpetrating that I'm a foodie, but I am. But yeah, so you can desire, the extras and the specifics, but it's like the foundation of what you want does not change. And your energy may not be completely ready for that, what you're asking for, what you want, the actual foundation. You may not be fully prepared for it yet. There's a restructuring that's happening, but I feel like Spirit is saying when you loosen up that grip, or when you kind of stop trying to force the need to know the details, or try to figure everything all out as it's happening to you in each and every experience you have, the more clarity will happen, the more you'll start to see things actually shifting and moving around you. You would be. Lactose. Okay. Let's move on to the other question that you asked. I know it was something about a dream and somebody's birthday or something. Let me. What was the meaning behind this person appearing in your dream on their birthday? So you just gonna bring me a birthday gift at my birthday party on my birthday at my birthday party? I don't remember how he said it. It was too many at my birthday parties. Okay, let's see. Um, what was the meaning of that, Spirit? What do you want her to know? What was the purpose, the meaning? The Four of Cups, the Hierophant, the Seven of Swords. Whoa, the fuck? The Nine of Cups. I do feel like it's a mixture of things. For one, what I would always encourage people to do with dreams is like, in order to understand what you're dreaming about, you got to pay attention to the details of the dream, like what was said, if anything was said, how did you feel? If other people were in the dream, like how were they responding to you? What were they doing? What was standing out to you, like what they were wearing, whatever the case may be. Like pay attention to the fine details. And sometimes like I go a step further with dreams. Like sometimes I can tell, like, okay, this might be a little literal, and some of them I take it as like, okay, this person represented something in my dream, or their name might mean something. So like birthday, same thing. Like numbers could be like significant. So I would just, there's a whole thing. Like you just kind of have to tap into it and kind of dissect it a little bit. But I feel like it's a mixture where spirit is saying to you, there's a little bit of discontentment. Like that could be the sign of the dream. Doesn't have to be that you are discontent. And you dreamt about the person because you're discontent. Maybe the person was, or is showing an area of your life that you're discontent or something like that. The Hierophant, there was something to take from it. It was like some type of lesson or a deeper meaning of something that it was meant to teach you. So I had to clarify the Seven of Swords because I'm not really getting anything from that. The Wheel of Fortune. It could be a heads up about a path that someone is leading. So it could be them, like a heads up. But for some reason, I feel like this was more of a personal dream to you. The fact that it was on this person's birthday definitely could represent some level of maturing, somebody needing to maybe rise to the occasion of their life, kind of graduate past where they are. Like, I feel like it was an invitation to do that, to expand, to grow, to level up. But that dream will expose what that was. And this Nine of Cups, for some reason, I feel like it's the birthday, it's a celebration. So this person's birthday could represent something deeper that's outside of them. So like the date, maybe look up the numerology meaning behind it, maybe break it down into one single digit. I feel the basis of this, like the bigger purpose behind it, it really was a metaphoric dream. I don't really feel like it had anything to do with this person, like on a personal level. I feel like they represented like some type of, like, let's say for instance, you're paying attention to the fact, oh, this person was in my dream. It happened on their birthday. So it's like you're stuck on that. And spirit is like, go a little higher, like go a little deeper. Like you're missing something here. It's kind of what I'm getting from that. I don't get too fixated on the obvious, but like kind of go deep in that. Okay. And this could even help you with your intuition too. All right. Okay, sis. But that is what I'm seeing, Mars. I will choose the winners at the end of the live. I'll be sure to leave a timestamp so you guys know where to come back. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing right now. Okay. All right. So next person on the list is Simone, and we are at 58 minutes and 16 seconds. All right, and after that is Mirela, Sam, and KV so far. Unless anyone else is interested, the list is open for you. All right, Simone, your question is, what is the current energy surrounding your connection? Okay, let's say, you're welcome, sis. Have a good weekend. Unless you choose to stick around and wait for the raffle, that's fine. All right, let's see. Simone, let's clear our previous energies. What does Simone need to know about her? What's the energy surrounding the current connection? Her current energy surrounding her connection. Sorry, my gosh. Can't word it right. What is the current energy surrounding her connection in question, Spirit? What is the energy surrounding it? Okay. Judgment. Ace of Pentacles. The Five of Swords. The Fool in reverse. And the Magician. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands, by the way. Just thought let's share that. Well, there's a good amount of major arcanas. So out of the 5 cards, you have 3 major arcanas. So there is maybe some type of heavy energies. And when I say heavy, it doesn't have to be like negative, heavily, just like a lot of important energy right now surrounding this connection. And one of those things could be, I heard validation, but I don't feel like that could be part of the message, but I just heard that word validation. Um, I feel like this judgment card is coming out to say like there's something that has been kind of like desperately trying to get your attention. Like your spiritual team may have been trying to get your attention and or your person's attention about something of importance, something that should have been addressed, dealt with, or it's time to move on past something. It's time to level up. It's time to be open to new energies, new experiences, whether it's together or separately. I feel like it's really a personal, like you'll know where to place this. But with the judgment card, it's like a wake up call from the divine. It's a final judgment of something that we knew was inevitably coming, or we already got the drop of, this is something that I already had to take a step forward towards. I would have to do some type of evaluating, or I had a season to reevaluate, get it together, correct myself, get in alignment with, and now that deadline is finally here. It's not a matter of we're going to wait on you. The time has already been set. You know that once that trumpet is called, you better be ready, right? It's the final judgment, like in the Bible, the book of Revelations. We don't know the day and the time nor the hour, not the angels, not even the angels in heaven. Only God knows, they say, right? Mm-mm. Only God knows when that time will happen and when it will come, right? So in this instance, it's like your spiritual team is just following along with divine alignment, divine instructions, divine. Who the fuck is this? Hold on. Divine alignment, divine instructions, divine. I just wanted to make sure that the sound didn't go out. I'm so dramatic sometimes, y'all. Just forgive me. Like, goodness. Okay. So it just completely just interrupted me, like just blew me like off track. But yeah, this is something that I feel like was already like you knew that this was going to be addressed or it needed to be addressed. It's like the inevitable. And it's not to be taken like the scary thing, but it's like they're serious about whatever this is, like your spiritual team. I mean, like they're serious. And with the Ace of Pentacles, it's like, are you going to be receptive to the blessing? And whether it's coming from this connection or not, I can't say that confidently. I feel like it's just allowing yourself to receive the best of what divine spirit is presenting to you, okay, has in store for you, what you're capable of achieving and having, something that is stable, something that is grounded, real, something that you can um, create, because these cards are just potential. You know, they're opportunities, they're gifts from the divine, but what we do with them is up to us. So whether you build upon this stability and multiply this gift, this blessing that spirit gives you, is up to you, but it's there nonetheless. Oh, my goodness. Come on now, son. I feel like I feel like this person also too is like being called to cut some things out of their way, and they may not be completely ready to cut these things out of their life. It does require sacrifice of the ego. Like this person could be the type that wants to win or have something at all costs, but it's like, well, you got to be willing to do the work. You got to be willing to follow the path. You got to be willing to trust. You got to be willing to walk in faith and openness. And with the full and reverse, either one of you or both of you is not willing to do that. It's like, I'm not doing that. I need to know, I need, you know, the reassurance that this is going to happen and that is going to happen. I'm going to be secure. It doesn't work like that. That win or lose, that win at all costs, or I refuse to lose at all costs. That energy is not what spirit is saying is going to lead to a successful journey, just in general. So it's like this is a lesson within a connection too. I hope this is making sense. So the magician is here as well. It's like people that get the Magician card in a relationship, sometimes I do get that player energy, or it could even be someone that is desiring to manifest a specific thing in love. But I feel like this is speaking of somebody needing to know that they are capable of all the things that are of good for them, that there's no limitations for you, or not to limit what you can have and what you can do. So I don't know, validation, worth, that could be significant, because like I said, I heard the word validation when I was shuffling. Wow, of course you would fall off the fucking table. The Ten of Swords. Yeah, it's like there's something that maybe you're afraid of. You're afraid inevitably of what an outcome could be, afraid of losing something, afraid of a loss, afraid of an ending, or afraid of ending something, removing something, extracting something out of your life or yourself. Um for like a new person, yes. If it's another person, not the same person that's already on the list. Just 3 people, if that's what you're asking, just 3. King of Pentacles came out of the deck. Yeah, this is like, I feel Spirit wants you to ponder and ask, like, if you're getting all that you truly deserve from this. That could be the biggest lesson. Hey, sis, that could be the biggest lesson in this situation right now. The current energies are speaking of you rising to the occasion of making a choice, a decision for yourself, where you're not playing it small. You're allowing yourself to walk the path towards what's best for you, and to ask yourself, is this person in alignment with this Ace of Pentacles? Are they the person that really holds this pinnacle? Yeah, you can, sis. That's fine. You can ask another question. Um, yeah, like, does this person hold this pinnacle? Are they the person? Are they the one that's capable of this? I feel like they want you to ask that question, because I do get a level of stubbornness from this energy, but I don't feel I'm getting 2 different types of stubbornness. I'm getting one person, it's just a matter of kind of finding their way. And the other, it's like I'm deliberate. Oh my God. I'm literally purposely and intentfully trying to be stubborn, because I want it my way, and this is how I'm going to do it, and this is how I feel like it should be done, where the other person just kind of like, okay, I'm trying to figure out what is best, what is good for me. Like, that's what I'm getting from this. Okay. Yeah, but you're free to ask another question, but for now I'm going to go ahead and move on down the list for now. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, Simone. Let's go ahead and move on to Mirela. We are at 1 minute or 1 hour 60. Wait, you know what I'm trying to say. Dang it. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Mirela. Okay, yours. What is this person currently thinking and feeling about your connection at this time? Okay. Okay. All right. Dang, what the heck? Let's see. Spirit, what is the current energy of like how Mirela's person kind of feels? And ask for permission to tap into both parties' energies, only for the sake of what you will allow me to know, and to see what you want her to know as far as where her partner is concerned, their current feelings and thoughts about her that she needs to know. They want her to know as well. That they would want her to know. What is, in truth, and honesty and vulnerability and transparency, what is this person? Okay. King of Cups. How sweet. 2 of Wands in reverse. I don't know if I should take all these. The 6 of Cups. Wow. The Lovers. The 7 of Cups in reverse. The 7. or the Nine of Cups and the Emperor with the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Look at all these cards, sis. The first thing that I got from the King of Cups, and I don't always get that or this message, but I feel like this person wants you to know that they love you. Their current feelings for you is that they do love you. I feel the Two of Wands in reverse is that there could be a little bit of uncertainty about the future and where this is going. I feel like this person is certain that they want to continue to have you in their life, and kind of like this honeymoon energy with the Six of Cups, like this kind of this innocence and just being present and enjoying each other's energy, but not like in this frivolous, like, oh, you know how, like, time wasters, they, oh, let's just see where it goes. I don't know. I don't have no intentions. I'm not looking for nothing. Like, I'm not getting that type of energy. This kind of feels like, let's be present. Like, this energy is good. Like, this is a dope energy. This is soulmate energy. This is home. This is playful. This is lighthearted. This is just like pure, comfortable energy, safe with this person type of vibe. I know, as far as I'm concerned, this is where I want to be. Like, as far as I can see, I want this to progress. I want this to continue to progress and move forward. Because I feel like this person has a deep connection to you with the Lovers card. It's like, this is one. This is oneness. I feel called to this. I feel like this is my divine person, or I feel that level of this could be the one with the Lovers card and the Six of Cups. This is like confirmation of a soul connection. And the fact that this person, like, as far as like what they're currently thinking or feeling towards you, is that they feel all of that. They feel this is true love. This is divine love. This is pure love. Like, I feel not only physical attraction to you, sexual, this chemistry, but I also feel home. You bring out my inner child. Like, you make me feel brand new. Like, this is like them old school love song type energies. Like, the songs where they're real, like real authentic and how they feel and what they want to say. And like, if you listen to those old romantic love songs, even the ones in the 90s too, like, they was transparent with it. They was honest. They was like, shoot, they was begging in the rain and shit. Like, I mean, I feel just that level of openness and just nakedness and love is, I feel this person feels that. Like, that's what I'm getting. The Seven of Cups in reverse, like, there is no other option. Like, I'm not really looking at anybody. Like, if I am, I just notice that they're attractive and that's it. Like, oh, they're cute, they're pretty, but I'm not focused on it. I don't want anything else. I don't even think to entertain anybody else because I'm content. I'm content with you. Like, this is where I want to be. I feel fulfilled. I'm fulfilled within myself, so I don't really need to go out like trying to seek thrills and seek validation. And like, this is where I want to be. The Emperor card, because this is like grown man energy. Like, this person thinks of themselves as like the person that's fit for you, best for you. Like, they may even, it's kind of like this paternal like instinct, like, maternal instincts of women naturally. Like, we want to not just nurture our children, but nurture our loved ones, nurture our partners, and allow them to feel safe and at home, like they have a place to like lay their head, where maternal energy is very protective and a providing energy and a lead, like a head. Like, I want to, you know not lead like in a controlling energy. I feel like it's more of, I'm thinking about what's best for you and what's best for us. Like, I'm thinking about protecting you. I don't want anyone to get over on you, to harm you. Like, I'm gonna walk on the sidewalk, the side of the sidewalk where you walk on the inner side. Like, I would never allow you to walk on the sidewalk. This is that protective energy covering you. maybe in different ways. I don't know if it's like the spiritual, like this person is that spiritual or, into prayer and covering you spiritually and things like that. But I do feel like just on a, just a practical level, like this person wants to protect you. They want people to know that you're theirs. So I do get, as far as this energy is concerned, it's a lot of love here. You have a lot of cups. Like majority of your cards are cups, and then air with the lovers, and then wands or just fire energy with the two of wands, and the emperor's fire energy. But the king of cups, six of cups, seven of cups in reverse, and the nine of cups. This is a very deeply emotional energy. So what they feel for you is quite clear. They're very confident about their feelings about you. Their feelings seem to be unwavering, not something that's easily changeable. You know, this is a solid energy, the Emperor, the King of Cups. So, hey, congratulations, sis. Sounds good to me. Lucky you, sis. It's beautiful. All right. I will announce the winners at the end of the live. So, the ladies that asked an additional question, I'll do yours like towards the end. So Simone, yours came in first, and then Melody's yours after. So I'm gonna continue the list, and who I have next on the list is Samantha, KV, and then after that I will follow up with Simone's second question, and follow up with Melody's second question, or Marz. Is it Marz or Melody? I can't remember who was it. Melody. Um. Okay, so Samantha, let me see. I gotta remember how to do this timestamp. Let me see. Let's do 77 minutes. 2 hours. And that's 128. 128. 79. No, 14. Sorry, 14 minutes. Or 14 seconds. My goodness. All right. Samantha, your question was, what does Holy Spirit want you to know about how you're handling the family conflict between you and this specific parent and another sibling? So let's see. Clear previous images, God. Ask for divine truth and clarity for Samantha in regards to her parent in question and sibling in question. What do you want her to know about how she's handling this conflict between them? The three of them. What is your view? The Emperor. There's your father's energy. Hey, there we go. The King of Swords could very well be them as well. Five of Pentacles. The Two of Wands in reverse. The Fool in reverse and the Two of Cups. I feel that Spirit is encouraging you to, there's something that maybe like a level of where you feel like you might have to reject, walk away, or disassociate, or just kind of put up a boundary. And it could be for the best interest of maybe not just you, but maybe your sibling as well, maybe to kind of like separate from your parent, because the Emperor and the King of Swords is like, this might be somebody that's a little bit hard to get to understand where you are coming from, and to kind of, if you want someone that is emotionally understanding, someone that is available to listen to you, to have some level of sympathy, if not empathy for you, you're welcome. Then this is going to be a challenging person to do it with, because there's like this very cold, nonchalant energy that they have. They may not really engage too much with their own emotions. So, or they kind of feel like emotions are not wise. They're not something that you really should listen to or feel into. It's kind of like one of those things you just need to discard. That is not something that is a wise thing. So this person, they are potentially, I feel like this person is capable of having a change of mind, change of heart. Um, Mars, that's fine. Um, it's like they do have the capacity to, but right now where they are, it's like a no. But I feel like Spirit is saying that could actually be for your benefit. With the Two of Wands, you may be avoiding an expansion that you actually need and deserve, maybe even desire. Like, let's say, for instance, you cutting ties right now or telling them how you feel and letting them know, like, hey, how you've been present, it's not enough. It's not good enough. It hasn't really, it's affected me in many ways and one and what you can imagine. And I just feel like, you're being insensitive. So I feel like it's best that we not talk right now until, you show up better as a parent or as a father, or you open yourself up to hear me out, or whatever the case may be. Um, that's kind of the energy that I get from this. By you doing this, it allows you the space to maybe kind of step out of a comfort zone that you've been in, expand. It's kind of like expand as a person, as an individual, but also kind of come out of a timeline. Maybe you've been stuck in a victim mode, or um, a lot of your feelings of rejection and abandonment kind of is like this repetitive cycle, or something that you carry with you, because this needs to be addressed and resolved. So however you're moving, I feel like Spirit is encouraging it, even though it kind of feels like you're not fully really convinced about it. You're not fully sure of your steps. Spirit is encouraging it, because in the end, I do see potentially some sort of reconciling of differences, some type of truth, some type of peace and harmony in a situation, a fair emotional exchange. Because I feel like what it is that you may really desire is not just peace and harmony, but some sort of emotional exchange, some type of appreciation of you, or being heard, being seen, being felt, being appreciated by this parent. Okay. That's what I get from this. I hope I'm making sense. It didn't really go too much into the sibling, because I kind of feel like this person is a victim of the circumstances just as you are as well. They may just be handling it different than you. I do feel like they would also benefit from some walking away from abandonment issues, or a healthy boundary set, or something like that, dealing with their abandonment wounds. I hope that made sense. Because this person could have very well been present in your life, but it's just like the way that, maybe the absence of being present energetically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, that just wasn't, they might have been physically there or provided, but they kind of lacked in other ways. Okay. What is coming up for you in your career is your next question. Let's see. Career. Spirit, what do you want us to know potentially about what is next for her career? What is next for her career? What is next? What is next? Ooh, okay. 7 of Swords. The Chariot. A lot of sevens. So it can be an unexpected progression in this area. Yeah, 8 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, and he's dropping dollar bills. He ain't dropping pentacles. He's dropping them dollars. Okay, he's evenly and fairly distributing money. Okay. Um, I feel like your career, like it could be some type of fogginess with the Seven of Swords, kind of like you can't see everything, so therefore it's easy to kind of trick yourself or lie to yourself or just trick yourself into believing that maybe something is not working out or you're being cheated or something is unfair, unjust, something's not moving forward. And even though the higher part of yourself could know, like, no, I do feel like something is happening. I do feel like things are shifting for me. They are moving. There's a part of you that may doubt that or question or may feel like it's just an illusion. Like maybe I'm just lying to myself. Maybe I'm just giving into false hope. But in actuality, with the Chariot, the Eight of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, I do feel like things are actually starting to, or they will. There's going to be an unexpected or surprising movement. So it's kind of like the best way I can describe this is like where it seems like, let's say your business is really slow and nothing's happening. And then all of a sudden, someone invests in your business or wants to invest or wants to work with you. And it's like, oh my God, like it just happens out of nowhere, or so it seems. So I feel like that's kind of the energy for you, is that it's going to come out of left field, because you could be in kind of like this transition as well, because the Sphinx to me, the Sphinx could represent like that shadow energy on the side of where you're going through like this dark night or this phase of the unknown. It doesn't feel good. Sometimes you might demonize it when in actuality there's a purpose, there's a higher reason behind it. Whereas like the other Sphinx can represent like, more clarity or better understanding, or actually feeling like things are working out for you. So I kind of feel like you're in that awkward stage. With the Eight of Wands here, I'm noticing the rainbow. There's something promising on the other side. Like there is going to be movement. It just doesn't seem apparent to you right now. And the Six of Pentacles, it also talks about more finances or better finances. It could even be maybe an opportunity that comes, but I'm just getting maybe um, more money for you, however that comes about, whether it's an actual raise or change in position or a shift in your career, your job. That's not really clear to me. I will say I wouldn't be surprised if something does change in your career, or you're going to be guided to change or to move or change jobs. With the Chariot card and the Eight of Wands, this is a travel energy, but I don't feel like it's too much travel. If it's like as simple as getting a new job and maybe having to drive to a different location or city, or maybe might be a little bit closer, maybe a little bit further than the last job. It could be that. Not seeing a full on relocation, like, oh, you're in Chicago, we want you to move to New York for a job. I don't get that type of move. But it is significant enough, though. It is a significant enough transition, if that makes sense. All right. I hope that made sense, sis. I hope that resonates or gives you some type of confirmation or maybe peace that you need beyond what you wanted, hopefully. And I hope all, heals with the family situation and so on and so forth. You're welcome, sis. My pleasure as always. So yeah, if you want to stick around for the raffle, or you can come back later and just click on the timestamp, we can see who the winners were. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to KV. Then I'm going to go back to the other lady, Simone Mel. Marz, I think you sent yours too. Yeah, so I'll get back to you guys in a second, but I'm going to go ahead to KV because she's technically the last person that was on the list. Okay, so KV, 9011 is your timestamp. See, 90 minutes. I don't feel like doing the math. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm resulting to Google, okay? 150, 32. Okay. So that is your timestamp, KV. Let's see what you got going on. Okay. What business opportunity should you pursue that would fulfill your purpose? And how is this person currently feeling about you? Is your second question. All right. Let's see. Divine Spirit. Thank you for divine guidance, divine wisdom, and clarity. Clear previous energies and messages. What career path should she pursue that will be in alignment with her purpose? What career path? Two of Cups. The Knight of Swords. The King of Wands in reverse. You might not be Five of Cups. You might not be into leadership positions. You might be okay with being like a help to people of some way or be of service. Because the King of Wands to me is like in reverse. And I'm also getting like, you may feel like you don't have enough ambition for something, but I feel what's for you is going to feel, it's gonna be a naturally magnetic thing to your being, to your spirit. Whatever this is, like you're gonna be drawn to it. You may do well in like service where you're speaking to people, where you're of help. I don't know. It could be something with health, like literal health care or something like that. It could be therapy, it could be counseling, it could be like moral support. Um, because this doesn't have, it could just, I don't want to say career only, because I'm also picking up like if you were to get a job right now, you probably would like a job where you get to, like, if let's say you're a receptionist at the front desk at a hospital or a dentist or something, I don't know, and then people come in, and elderly people or children or something, and maybe it's easy for you to talk to them and like exchange with them, like um, you know, like talking to people over the phone and just making conversation and taking their name, and they're, setting appointments for them. It's like even something as minimal as that, you'll be okay with it because there's some level of that exchange that I feel like you would do good in career wise. So I don't know. It could be medical. I do feel that with the Two of Cups. It's a possibility. The Five of Cups is like this moral support, being there for people. I just feel like it's not something necessarily maybe that you would be comfortable being like the leader of fully, or in a leadership position. Clarify the King of Wands. The Star and the Eight of Cups. It's like, yeah, you may know that there's something greater, something higher for you, and you just feel like, well, I don't know what it is because I don't feel any ambition. I don't feel any passion for something right now, but it's because you just haven't found it. But I feel it lies within, I would always say this, because I don't feel like I'm able to give you the full answer, because that's something you have to seek within yourself. Because anything that our purpose is tied to some degree, it's something that either we fear that we're meant to overcome and tackle and face, be courageous, and or it's also something that is a natural gift or talent of ours. I wouldn't say so much talent, like it could be it could be partially like talent, but I feel like something about you that makes you you, like your character, like you as a person, your heart, your the things that you feel natural about yourself. Like a lot of times you'll find your purpose in those things. You'll find your purpose in those things. So whether it's healthcare where you're helping people, whether it's working with animals, whether it's being a counselor of some sort, um, I feel like it's something about wellness, the wellness of people. Okay. So let's see your love question. Uh, person's what are they currently thinking and feeling about you? So let's put this energy, these cards back. Divine Spirit. This person, what she's asking about, ask for permission to tap into the energy only for the sake of what you allow me to see and to know about how this person is currently feeling. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Six of Swords came out. It didn't really come out in reverse. And oh, wait, the Five of Wands facing upward too. So let's see. The Wheel of Fortune. This person has a hard time believing in like destiny and fated things. So it's like they may not have an understanding of why maybe your energy pops up sometimes for them, why they think about you. Because what they're currently thinking and feeling is like kind of I'm trying to distract myself type of vibes with the Six of Swords and the Five of Wands. Maybe this person keeps busy, okay? Like keeps busy with work, or they're focusing on building something for themselves. With the Six of Swords and the Five of Wands, it is like this person makes attempts to kind of like move away from this. They may even try to like fulfill, kind of fill that space where it's kind of like they don't understand why maybe you could be still on their mind, because this kind of feels like you and this person are not really speaking, or there's still like some type of separative energy, or where this person and you are not fully engaging as much, or there's not a lot of movement. And so I feel like this person tries to deal with what they have in front of them, trying to fill the void a little bit and not think about this, like what they feel like they have a firm grasp on. And one of those things is work. They may even like talk to other people romantically, flirt with other people, maybe try to date or something. So especially if you guys are not speaking right now, this person could definitely be like trying to just have casual connections to kind of take their mind, because it's like I should be kind of past this, because maybe it's been a lot of time that has passed since you guys have spoke or seen each other or engaged in some kind of way that implies, let me see, like implies that there's some type of like there's more here. The Temperance. This person doesn't really have the patience to really give anything of value to anyone, but that doesn't mean that this person is not going to entertain just like casual, meaningless type of connections just to kind of distract themselves, and not just from you. I feel like this person could be the type that will distract themselves from deeper things, deeper issues, deeper matters, just for the sake of like not having to deal with it. So the Wheel of Fortune, this person may not understand again why your energy kind of like resurfaces, rather than being like, what a typical person with a spiritual connection or spiritual understanding of things would be like, okay, why is this here? Like this, there must be something going on. There must be something I need to pay attention to. Like I need to dissect. I need to discern. I need to sit with myself with this. I need to ask and seek divine counsel, divine guidance, whether it's within or someone or something that I trust. This person is just kind of like trying to avoid it. So there's definitely something with fate, but I don't feel like they're saying it like that. Like, oh, this is fate or this is, I don't think that they're registering it like that. Like divine intervention. 10 of Cups is here. You could make this person feel a level of contentment and peace and happiness that they have never felt or didn't really know that they could feel, or makes them feel kind of uncomfortable. Like this isn't something that like a rainbow comes after the rain. Like it's obvious that the storms have to come in order for this beautiful rainbow to appear. Like I have to grow through things, maybe painful situations. Okay, I'll look into it. Simone. But yeah, it's kind of like this rainbow represents this kind of this testament of the things that you had to go through, and it's like the rewarding energy, but the rainbow will eventually disappear. So it's kind of like this person, rather than them marveling at the beauty of God's creation and just like how nature works and the symbolic meaning of things and its beauty, it's like they kind of tear it down, like they get pessimistic, like, oh, this doesn't last forever. And yeah, some things are just experiences and you'll never feel that experience again, but don't, villainize it or demonize it. Just kind of appreciate it for what it is. And then who's to say that that feeling that rainbow represents will just go away? It's like this person I feel like is running from something. 2 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Like, yeah, I don't doubt that this person felt some level of like something deeper underneath the surface. They just didn't have the level of depth to explore, or when things get intense, it's like they fall away, they backtrack. It triggers a deeper thing inside of them. That's what I'm getting from this person. So I hope that makes sense. KV, let me know if you're on here. I will do the raffle at the end of the live. So I'm just gonna go back to the ladies that sent their questions in, a second question in. So but yeah, I hope that resonates with you, KV. Okay. All right, Simone, Melody, and Marz. Okay, so Simone, 103. What's the timestamp? The minutes. 178 and 19 minutes. Okay. All right. So Simone, what is this person's current feelings? Because this person, you guys recently connected and he said he wanted more, but then he went ghost. So let's see. This person, let's clear previous energies and messages. Clear previous energies and messages. Thank you, Spirit, for your divine wisdom, divine truth, and clarity. Thank you for divine wisdom, truth, and clarity. What is this person's current feelings? Like, what do you want her to know? In truth and vulnerability with the Hierophant, what is this person's current feelings and thoughts about Simone that she needs to know, that you want her to know, God? Reveal this person's heart. In truth, what does she need to know? What does she need to know? The Ace of Wands. Well, that card flew out of my hand. The Knight of Cups. Seven of Wands, Chariot, Ten of Swords in reverse. I do see how this person, like, I see the desire of, like, this person feels like they need to be honorable, but I feel like I can see their desires as well within their feelings. Like, that makes sense. Like, this person, I feel, desires to have some type of commitment or something serious with you. Like, they feel like they need to move on that. Like, they need to be serious. But there's something about this person that feels a little bit awkward about, it's like keeping steady and how to make, or how to, it's kind of like how to maintain a relationship through being emotional, being intuitive. It's like they're not really confident in that, that way of moving or being. It's like they may have just taken their training wheels off, this bike, and then the chariot being a motorcycle. It's like a bicyclist is not typically somebody that will just like, oh, I'm just going to ride a bicycle and all of a sudden I want a motorcycle. Like, maybe some people, but it's like that's kind of an extreme, from a bicycle to a motorcycle. Like, I feel this person also too may have backtracked a little bit because, yeah, it's like this hot and heavy energy, it's this excitement, it's all this potential, but then I feel like this person may want things to kind of move at a certain pace that they feel is comfortable to them. And partially this person could feel like, yeah, there's a lot of feelings, there's a lot of love, like, I want this, i I want to be able to express my feelings, I want to be able to share and exchange my energy and my feelings, but there's some things that I still don't feel entirely comfortable with. The Seven of Wands, I feel like, can represent their uncomfortability and kind of being protective of their energy, or overly protective, a little defensive, triggered. And I don't feel like it's anything that you've done, because I don't see your energy in this. The Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, that fear of commitment, that fear of what that looks like. This person could be thinking way too far ahead, like living together, potentially having a family. What if we get married? Or do I want to get married? Do I want kids? Or if they have kids already, do I want more? For some reason I don't feel like they do. But it's like they're thinking way too far out in the future. And there's like this intimidation. I feel with this person, you do have to, okay. I feel like this is a typically honest person. They do say what they mean. They say what they feel, what they think. But sometimes I feel like this person doesn't really think things through. So it's like they kind of jump into things, they jump all in, and then they're like, oh shit, well, how do I follow up with that? Like, okay, yeah, I really do, I really do want things to move and progress, but like, how fast? And am I ready for this? Am I ready for that? Like, they kind of get ahead of themselves in both ways, like, of jumping head first and not thinking into it, and to also, like, when they do get involved in things, they start over analyzing the situation and start projecting too far in the future. So they still want forward movement though with the Chariot, but there's this is the block. I feel the Seven of Wands is this fear of what stability really looks like, what being with one person, maybe even for the rest of their life. I don't know if this person has talked about marriage with you, or kind of like hinted at really like taking things seriously, and like they're really sitting with that and thinking about it. Like, you can't just toil with love. Like, some people just look at love and relationships as, just dates and having sex and hanging out and kicking it at each other's house every now and then, or just kind of like shacking up type of vibes. But to really consider what it takes to really be in a serious relationship, and what it will require out of you, not just the material things and what you're building on the material level, but internally, like emotionally, mentally, spiritually, like how are you showing up? Like I don't feel like this person fully considers these things or considered it. So the ghosting is kind of like, for me, I feel like this is a person that's trying to sort through their energy and like, okay, well, how do I redeem this? How do I come back now? Like, what do I do now? What do I say now? Because their intentions have not changed as far as they do want something with you, like something long term, or at least having you in their life long term where they can claim you as theirs. But like that's just like the idea of it. But you got to get practical and you got to get real about what that really entails. I feel like that's what this person is coming to find out, for real, for real. Yeah, the hermit at the bottom of the deck. So like going within, like being honest, being real with self. I feel like that's where they are right now. Okay. All right. This person has to be 100% sure beyond their feelings, their attraction, beyond their desires. Like, are you really sure about this? Like what you really want, what you say you're wanting? Do you understand what you're saying you want from me, what you desire? Like, that's kind of what I'm getting, I hope that makes sense. Okay. All right, Simone. So I'm sending much love to you. I will do the raffle towards the end. So I'm gonna, if anybody else is interested in a reading, the list is still open. The link to my PayPal, or you can pay via Cash App. All of that is pinned in the chat as well. But once I finish my last two reads, I'm gonna just do I'm gonna do the number generator, and I'm gonna pick three winners based off of the number that's chosen. It's really based off of where you are on the list. Okay. So Melody, let's pick up your other question. So 111.39. Let's see, what does that convert to? I'm gonna do 112 because it's about to be 187. Okay. All right, Melody. So your other question was, what else do you need to know about this person? And you're trying to determine if it's worth investing in this connection. Okay. What else do you need to know about this person? You're welcome, sis. Thank you. I will. You too. Let's see, what else does Melody need to know? Let's clear our previous energies and messages. Let's clear our previous energies and messages. She needs to know about person A and question what she needs to know. Okay. Okay. Wow. You have three major arcana cards: the Star, the Judgment, the World. Let's see what else. The Devil. You got all majors except for the Two of Pentacles. That's the only card that came out. So you have the Star. I got to cover she got her titties out. They're naked. Judgment. Almost everybody in these cards is naked. The World card, Devil, except for the Two of Pentacles. He's fully clothed. What else do you need to know about this person? I feel like Spirit is saying to you, don't leave the choice up to them. And I don't feel like you are, because you're trying to discern, that's what your intentions are, to discern whether it's worth the investment. I feel like they're also kind of in that same place where they're wondering too, like, should they invest more, or should they, if they haven't invested much at all, it's like, should I, like, I'm engaging, but as far as like investing, should I, because I feel like this person does like your energy a lot. With the Devil card here, there may be some things about this connection that over time could pose as like maybe a challenge, or might be some toxic things that come out of it. But I don't want to say, because this almost sounds like, let me see. Let me clarify the devil card before. The Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, like being fully committed with this person, it may not be as cute as it appears now, or the idea of it, appears to be cute versus what the actual reality could be later on. Because I feel like Spirit is saying with the Star card and the Judgment in the World, it's like you're very close to achieving or having the love that you desire. It's really just based off of um, your standards, your morals, what you believe you're worthy of, and not lowering your standards. Like, don't for a second believe that you have to settle. Yeah, because it might be things that you're not seeing. Like, this person is not the only person in the world. I don't really feel, let's see, Two of Pentacles. I don't really see like Spirit is saying that you should or you shouldn't. I don't feel like you would be missing out on anything. What is it? The Five of Cups. Yeah. I don't feel like you would be missing out on anything with this person. If you decide that you don't want to invest in them, it's not going to be like a complete loss, because if that's the case, then it could very well be that this person is not necessarily, I wouldn't say the one, but not even someone that would be beneficial to date for the time being, or a season, or someone that would be a positive experience for you. Like, yeah, maybe at where it's at right now, it's cool, but like getting into a relationship may not be a good idea. Like keeping them on a platonic level, getting to know them could be what you need to open you up, kind of put you on the path to being receptive to love. But as far as like you being in a relationship full blown with them, like, nah, I don't feel it would be so glamorous as maybe it's ideal to be, maybe in both of your heads or mine. Let's see, why not? I don't know. Let's ask, why not? The Magician. Because it's something that you can manifest greater, but you just, yeah, the Magician and the Hermit. I feel like the type of person that you're meant to be with is someone that's a little bit more spiritually advanced than this person is, more spiritually in tune, or at least more aware of themselves, like their true self, their true authentic self. Whereas maybe this person is still like kind of figuring it out, or they're just like kind of okay with like mid things, kind of mediocre connections and experiences, whereas maybe you're wanting something a bit more deeper. So because I'm shaping this in a way because I'm trying not to like make this reading your entire decision making, and not to say maybe it's not, you know what I mean, like at the end of the day it's up to you, but it kind of feels like it's already telling you like this probably wouldn't be the best person to invest in romantically in the long haul. But sometimes we gotta see, we gotta know, through living the experience. But just based off of this, I don't really feel like this is someone romantically, at least, that you would be content with later down the line. Maybe friendship, flirting, connecting, opening you up. It's cool, it's fine. But further than that, I'm not really seeing that. Okay. So I hope that this makes sense. Okay. Or helpful at the very least. Keep it, I feel like as a friend, like this person is cool. Like I don't see them as a bad person, but like as a partner, like the compatibility, over time, it may be a little bit of a clashing, just a little bit in some way. You're welcome. No problem. Yeah, because the devil, as far as like a love situation, it's not really cool. Like it could be fun. It could be like good sex, and like you guys could like vibe on different levels, like maybe playfully and sexually and all that, but like Yeah, the commitment part of it, you might feel stuck, might feel trapped, restricted. Okay, let's go ahead and tap in Marz, and then I'm gonna do the raffle, y'all, after this, because I've been on here for 2 hours now. Okay. 198, 198, 58, 198, 58. Okay. So Marz, your question is, where is it at? Are you ever going to experience a true connection in this lifetime? A true love connection? Are you ever going to experience a true love connection in this lifetime? No free questions, y'all. That should be clear. It says that on the chat. Okay. Marz, Holy Spirit, clear previous energies and messages. Ask for divine wisdom, divine truth, divine clarity. What does Marz need to know as far as, will she ever experience true love in this lifetime? Will she ever experience true love in this lifetime? What is your message? What is your sentiments on that? Spirit, divine source, her angels, her guides who love and guide her and her sister. What does she need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. What does she need to know? Okay. The Temperance, the Five of Cups, the Justice, the Ace of Cups, the King of Cups, the Six of Wands. I feel led to pull 2 more. There's a lot of cards, but I'm going to pull them. 4 Swords. And lastly, the Queen of Swords in reverse. So I'm getting a yes. And the reason why I say that is the first card out was the Temperance. This is angelic intervention. It's also just that divine, alchemical, like just magic and power, like divinity, like where we think as humans, where we look at the human limitations in earthly situations and matters, and we kind of make at the end all. And the supernatural realm was like, shit, what? Like, I don't care what it looks like. You could be in a place where a small town, small city where everybody knows everybody, and you might think, oh, I'm never going to meet my person because this person is already with someone and that person's with someone, or this person already had them and dated them, slept with them. And out of the blue, someone that you've never seen, never met, no one knows, hasn't dated or talked to anyone, slept with anybody, is in that city where you are, that small town where you are, and is the love of your life. Like, there's nothing that the divine cannot do. There's nothing that, these divine beings can't do. It's like, even if you can't see it, I don't feel like they're going to try to convince you of that. It's kind of just like they're going to do it anyway. But this Five of Cups is that energy of feeling like a loss or feeling disappointed, feeling discouraged, but all the while these 2 cups still stand. There's still that love that exists, that true love between 2 people. So the Justice card can also represent like um divine justice, or it can represent karma or legalities. But the Judgment is, you do get to experience that with the Ace of Cups. It's there for you to experience. The King of Cups, the love of your life. I feel like that represents a person that will love you. It's not going to be a one-sided connection. This is someone that has a lot of love to give. This is someone that holds the capacity to love on a deep level. Although this person is very grounded and very clear and very sound and mature and wise with their heart and their emotions, which makes this person the perfect lover because they're just not frivolous. They're not just going to give their heart to anybody, or they know how to discern what's real love versus what's lust, or they know how to share and give of their emotions in a healthy, balanced way. Like, they are attentive, they're sensitive to your needs and others' needs around them. This is a intuitive, empathic, loving energy. So this is going to be with the Six of Wands. This can represent like the victory, the triumph of having what you want. But it could also be too, like, in spite of who wants this person, the attention that they get, they are going to be devoted to you. The King of Cups to me is like a, I guess what you would say, a monogamous lover, or someone that is devoted, someone that is a faithful lover when he's in the upright anyway. The Four Swords. I feel like this person is praying for you. They dream of you. They desire you. Like, there's a person out there that wants you too. This is not all one-sided. Even if you guys don't know each other, you don't know each other's existence yet. You haven't seen each other's face. You don't know each other's name. There's still that desire, that want, that prayer, that wish. With the Queen of Swords, Spirit is saying, don't turn cold. Don't close yourself off to this, because you're going to meet somebody. Your true love is somebody that has a heart of gold. Their heart is open. Their heart is ready. Like I said, they're discerning. They don't give it to everybody, but they're not closed off to love, though. And Spirit doesn't want you to draw close. Yes, it may be a trying journey. You may have gotten your heart hurt, broken, disappointed a couple of times, maybe a few times. Maybe you feel like you've gotten your hopes up in the past, but Spirit is saying that is not enough for you to give up, because it exists. It's out there. Like, this is a gift from God. Ace of Cups. Okay. All right. Beautiful message. I hope that gives you a little more encouragement. I did a video today. It should post at, I have a schedule for 10 o'clock tonight. So it's going to be a little treat, a little late night treat. If you feel led to watch it, I would encourage you to watch it. Maybe that might give you a little bit of more encouragement and healing. But let's go ahead and do the raffle. And I need to get the timestamp for it though. Okay, so where we at? It is 1:27:30. So 2 hours and let's see, 2 hours and let's do 13 minutes. Okay, I hope this is right, the right timestamp. So, let's do the raffle. So I'm gonna do, so we have total on the list, we have 9 people on the list. So numbers 1 through 9, I'm gonna choose 3. So I'm gonna do this little number generator thingy. So let me find a number generator on my phone. Okay, I have to turn this lighting down because it might be too bright, so you guys can see. So there's like no reflection. Okay, so 1 through 9, I'm going to do 1 through 9, and I'm going to generate the number. Person 4 is the first winner. Person 4 is L. Okay, let's do it again. Person 2. See, person 2, that is Alexis. Okay, one more person generated again. Person 1. Wow, okay. It didn't go too far down the list, but it's okay. I'll probably do this all up until Christmas time whenever I go do my happy hour. So don't fret. So the winners are Jennifer, Alexis, and Elle for the raffle. So yeah, just email me, you guys, and I'll give you further details about the free reading if you're watching. So be sure to check in with me and email me, hit me up. But yeah, I'm gonna update the live and yeah. Congratulations, ladies. I appreciate everybody. Thank you guys so much. You're welcome. You're welcome. Aw. You're welcome, Marz. Okay, so I'm gonna update the list, update the timestamps. You guys can come back, watch this whenever you want. Winners, be sure to hit me up, email me about your free reading. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for sewing into my readings. And until the next time.